We got California, Gavin Newsom, to revoke 17,000 unlawfully issued licenses. We've closed down half of the fake schools that give out these fake licenses, all critically important. Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota gave 33% of these licenses unlawfully. People that should never have a driver's license driving a big rig on American roads, endangering the American people. Shameful.
So, Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy has announced the removal of nearly 3,000 commercial driver's license training providers from the FMCSA Training Providers Registry for failing to equip trainees with the Trump administration standards of readiness, and another 4,500 training providers were placed on notice due to potential non-compliance. Quote, this administration is cracking down on every link in the illegal trucking chain. Under Joe Biden and Pete Buttigieg, bad actors were able to game the system and let unqualified drivers flood our roadways. Their negligence endangered every family on America's roadways, and it ends today, says U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean P. Duffy. Under President Trump, we are reining in illegal and reckless practices that let poorly trained drivers get behind the wheel of semi-trucks and school buses. Here's one from the head of FMCSA, Derek Bars. If you are unwilling to follow the rules, you have no place training America's commercial drivers. We will not tolerate negligence. What the hell does this really do? And so this is what it does, and this is why it's important. It effectively means they have closed down the ability of those 3,000 CDL school providers to operate as authorized trainers. Now, why is it important to be an authorized trainer? To put it plain and simple, to get a CDL, commercial driver's license, in the U.S. today, new drivers must receive their entry-level driver training, the ELDT, from a provider listed on the TPR, right? And so when a provider is removed from the TPR, they can no longer issue the training certificates that drivers need to take their CDL tests. Since they cannot legally certify new drivers, their core function is eliminated, which essentially forces them to shut down their CDL training operation.